Yo. I know it's been a while and I wanted to bring out more Nordics content. And the first video did very good. I was surprised. I was like, all right, I got good good views. Well, decent views for my channel at least. And I want to say it didn't go all that great, but it's good for my channel, you know. And like I said, I always appreciate y'all. So dear boy, one more favor, hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Y'all enjoy this video. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it. But first, starting off, we're gonna see what side quest it is. I was planning on, I don't know if I wanted to get the PC version though.
Say, the quality of his Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich flavors, firm to the touch. It is simply unparalleled. Rome and Hispani may be at odds right now, but I believe our transaction today has proved mutually beneficial.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves all the credit for making this deal happen.
That attire? Is he...
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman. However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
That's good to know. They say Normans are first-class mariners. No doubt that expertise slots in perfectly with mercantile work.
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force that we're still able to do business like this during wartime. They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel these waters safely.
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well. I very much look forward to your continued patronage.
You and me both, pal. And let's not forget to keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop, too.
On a separate note, Romes, the militia recently informed me that an incident has blocked the highway out of town. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation to attend in that direction?
Well, word gets around fast. It's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, I've already asked the militia for an update on the situation. Shouldn't be long before they report back.
Yo, I'm gonna need y'all to let me know when this game drop. Do y'all want me to play this on PC or PS5? Right now this video is the PS5 version, but PC version has exclusive as HDR and local co-op. So if y'all want to see me play on the PC, comment down below and let me know. Like seriously, because I don't know which one I want to get.
You there, with the red hair.
All right.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are, wreaking havoc left, right, and center? They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf, and plunder anyone who flouts it.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention. But when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle.
It's a shame what happened to him. Why doesn't anyone fight back?
Because ships that do pay the toll get escorted to safety by the Balta Sea Force themselves. In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye. When all is said and done, as long as we live here, those brigands' word is law.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now, so we can only assume this is for the best. Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down every once in a while.
I pity the man. Having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands has him between a rock and a hard place.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job. Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
All right. I know one thing though. I seriously need to get back to playing Yeast Lacrimosa of Dana if I can hurry up and get to Mushroom Knox. The games are so long though. I know I can beat them like a few days if I put my mind to it. Pardon that, there's a flyer posted on the bulletin board. Calling all use, a career in the cardiac militia awaits you. Raise that 600 per gold per day depending on experience. Not a very generous salary, now what?
Oh, you got a job for us? Huh? Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia, right?
Militia, I said militia.
Never seen you around before, but I think we're about the same age. The name's Gren. How about you?
Adol introduce
Adol,
himself.
huh? Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist. We could really use a guy like you. Wait, what's with the long face?
About the pay.
Ugh. Is that a deal breaker? It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth. But the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from being overfunded. When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks, how high? It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears.
Think I'll join up anyway.
You mean it? I knew I liked you for a reason. The only problem is, our commander and the others are out at the moment. They should be here tomorrow, though, so feel free to swing by again around noon. Call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling you and I are gonna be fast friends. Calling all youths, a career in the Karnak militia awaits you.
Seek me.
That voice again.
This way.
Also, by the way, is there any other ways that I can do my videos that's gonna be a cool idea? Let me know. I'm always down to experiment.
Seek me. Right here. Find me.
I know we gotta figure out where that voice coming from, man. Might be coming from over there. Let's see. It's the magic conch. No, Lila shell, a mysterious shell adorned with distinctive decorations. It's a white conch adorned with ornate patterns. Nothing else but about it seems to be particularly unusual, however. It's a freaking dog. Let's go. Okay. Got him. The wolf from just now lies still undefeated. It attacked out of nowhere, so it had to be taken down. But what was it doing wandering town to begin with? Oh, you want more? He just healed himself. Unbelievable as it is, the wolf's wounds seem to be closing up in no time flat.
Swordsman.
How do I turn auto off?
You hear me?
A girl's voice index from the shell picked up earlier.
They stole you. Mana. Enough power. Defeat.
Okay. You can now use skills. Let's go. All right, hold R1 and press circle X or triangle or square to perform skills. Press square from the skill menu to assign. Okay. Rapid slash.
Gotcha! There!
Who are you? What was up with that wolf?
I'm sorry. I don't any details. My name, Leela. Who are you?
Adol spoke his name aloud.
Adol. Search Island. Come find help.
What island? Where?
In go.
Leela's voice cut out completely. Adol attempted to call to her through the shell several times after, but received no response. With the sun beginning to set, he decided to return to the inn and confer with Doggy and Dr. Flare.
So the shell spoke to you. How very curious. As for this mana you mentioned, can we assume it's some form of magic?
It's too early to know. It's too early to know.
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little while ago. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the docks, but none of them mentioned anything close to that.
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we speak.
The Balta Sea Force, Mana, an undead wolf, and a girl named Leela. Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier either. It's just mystery after mystery around here. You know what that means.
Yeah, our newest adventure begins. Oh, I can't pronounce it, but I got that game. I have that used game.
That's one way to put it. Sorry to hold you up like this, Dr. Flare.
Oh, not at all. It was you who allowed me to come along for the ride to begin with. Besides, I can tell Adol has no intention of leaving for Celceta as long as something's afoot.
Celceta, okay.
Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This Gulf's got more islands than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in need of a ship.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke around for some intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary physician. I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adol.
All right, after breakfast, Doggy. Okay, dang, I didn't get a chance to read it. In the meanwhile, Adol decided to wander the village somewhere until it was time to meet up with the local militia. I gotta say, I really gotta say that these characters, the costume designs and everything, they look real nice. But so this is this is really before Celceta though. That's crazy. Oh, Adol. Going out for a bit. I'm glad I caught you. Our front desk received a letter with your name on it. When did it arrive? It wasn't here last night, so it must have been delivered this morning. Kind of odd timing, don't you think? The seal letter is addressed to Adol Kristen. Adol tore the seal open. I'll be waiting at the town beach. That's all they wrote. There's no sender listed either. You don't suppose it's just a prank? Wherever it is, it's suspicious. I think I'll go check it out. You will? Well, just don't bite off more than you can chew. All right. If you'll excuse me, I have an errand that needs doing. I need to drink some water. Our tables could use the fresh decoration, so I'm off to pick some flowers outside of town. Thanks for playing Postmaster. Outside of town, is that safe? Yes, it's right over a well-traveled road, so I'll be okay. You take care at all. There's still a short while before it's time to meet with the commander of the local militia. Now might be a good chance to head to the beach like the letter instructed. All right, head to the beach. Oh, well, good to know I can't jump down there. Wait a minute, I can't jump down there either, huh? All right, I'm gonna take the long way then. Now, I did play the demo on my PC. The PC is just slightly more sharper, but it looks about the same. It's slightly more sharper on PC. Are you my mystery pen pal? I was expecting you of all people.
Didn't think you'd show up alone. There's something I need to double check. You're probably full of questions, but I'm in no mood to explain. Just think of this as us picking up where we left off yesterday.
Damn, she hold grudges, huh? Well, sorry that she couldn't beat me right away, huh? Is that mana?
So you do know of it.
All right. Enemies will perform power attacks after emitting a red warning aura. Note that power attacks cannot be defended against through regular guarding or evasion.
I won't hold back this time.
Okay. Yep, let's go. She's salty, huh? Yeah, I got that battle IQ. Let's
Power
go.
of mana. How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much.
At all laid everything that had happened out of the raid, out for the raid captain as plainly as he should.
Leela? Never heard of her. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power. Imbued in a sword, it brings forth victory. Imbued in a vessel, it grants safe passage. Only those chosen by the All-Father Har are able to wield it. Out of the Sea Force, that list starts and ends with me and my old man.
Sound like it's pretty unique. Well, how did you obtain it?
And just why should I tell a louse like you? Blood and thunder.
Another one of them dogs.
Krieger.
Huh? What's a Grieger?
You fought one just yesterday, didn't you? Put a Grieger down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again and again, wounds fully healed. Mana is the only thing that can slay him for good. Well, aren't we popular?
We got this. At that moment, Adol and the girl felt a strange. It was though they each knew exactly how the others was planning to act. Their intentions flowed effortlessly between them, conveying their every move without a word. All right, I got to turn off auto text. I do that for next video. Hold R2 to enter duel mode, during which you can press X to perform joint attacks. That's kind of dope.
What in hell did you just do to us?
I didn't do anything.
At least now I have a good grasp on what I was sent to investigate. We're finished here. So long.
Will I see you again? I still got questions.
And what would I gain by answering them? I'm a Norman, a pirate. One false move, and you might be my next kill. Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia Gulf. Son of a...
I think we bind it.
Handcuffs? Made of mana? You! What did you pull this time?
And that wasn't me either.
Guess not. This mana doesn't seem to be coming from either of us. It's stuck tight! Hey, quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can count. Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Got that?
Adal and the Karja then attempted to use their mana abilities to free themselves. Ultimately, however, the mysterious shackles refused to come off, leaving them at a loss on what to do next.
No luck. Might well be a curse of some kind. I hate to say it, but my old man's probably the only person we can turn to at this point.
Where's your dad right now?
Couldn't even begin to guess. What a mess. They call you Adal, right? We'll have to stick together for a while. Unless you fancy me lopping you off at the wrist.
Nah, not much of a choice, is it? I'll be happy to come with you.
Nothing phases you, does it? My name's Karja. Karja Balta. Daughter of Grimson Balta, Jarl of the Balta Sea Force.
That's a lot to take in.
I thought you'd already realized. Well, no time to waste. I'm off to report in at the Balta Sea Force's command post. It's over by the harbor, so don't fall behind.
Karja joined the party.
Hey,
let's go.
Don't stray too far. I've taken enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if...
Merciful heavens. Look, it's the pirate princess. Please forgive us. I don't know where her manners are. It's Pirate Princess your name? Your nickname? Seems like it. What happened on the Adamus was nothing compared to what Karnak saw about a year ago. At the time, we wound up executing several rival pirates right in front of the townsfolk. They acted like this towards me ever since. But enough of that. Let's hurry over to the command post. My chaperone, you know, get on my case if we're late. And I'd rather not deal with this any longer than I have to. All right, take 20 steps and another talk scene, huh? Story of my life.
Hey, princess, back already? Who's your plus one?
Iskanarin, I have a report to make.
Yeah, I'll go get him for you.
Not every day you see the princess bringing someone from the straight and narrow. You her little boy toy now, or what?
You know it.
Wait, For real? Didn't realize you were her type. Actually, now that I think about it, wasn't that swordsman she threw down with on the Adamas also?
Hey, what are you whispering to him about?
Just making small talk.
I swear.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Gunnar, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
Oh? Who might this boy be?
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look into.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. He was a passenger on the Adamas.
Carter relayed everything that occurred on the beach to Gunnar.
I see. So we have here not only a mana wielder, but a pair of mystical shackles. What's more, the latter has rendered you unable to separate from the former.
That better not be a smirk I see.
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least. It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the final call here. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea on an expedition. We do not expect him back until tomorrow.
Tomorrow? And just what am I supposed to do until then?
With all due respect, Princess, I must ask that you spend the remainder of your day here in Karnak.
What? But why?
It wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying us, for one thing. This may even be to your benefit from a certain perspective. What better chance to familiarize yourself with how those under our rule live and think? I believe you're at an age now where such matters ought to be considered.
Fair.
Not to mention, it is possible for this turn of events to be grossly misconstrued.
In what way?
There are those who would be only too pleased to regard this as a scandalous affair on your part. We have no need to voluntarily provide them with issues to raise at the Thingstead.
All right already. I get the message.
Adel, was it? My apologies for giving you a fright on the Adamas. I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Balta Sea Force.
Probably doesn't begin to describe it. It's nice to properly meet you.
I'm recalling you correctly then. Your battles aboard the Adamas were very impressive. No doubt you have many thoughts on the subject, but collaboration is a must if you want any hope of resolving this. We Normans have our ways, some of which may run counter to your own. Nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert with her and us until we manage to set you two free. Good. I appreciate the understanding. I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns, Princess. Until then, travel with Adel and mind what he says.
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so trusting of him anyway?
That you feel the need to ask is all the more reason to make use of this opportunity. The boy is, if nothing else, accustomed to travel. I expect he will be very accommodating. I had best return to my duties. Take care. I leave the rest to you, Adel.
Because I'm an adventurer. All right. Let's go this way. Spend the rest of my day in Karnak. I admit it's true. I never had a chance to before. You actually plan to obey his orders then. It turns out your crew has some good eggs. Why wouldn't I? What Gunnar says goes. Depart from such. Forget it. The two of us are moving as one for now. Anything on your agenda? I promise to meet with the local militia. The local militia? What do you plan on lending them a hand? Should I not? Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to raise a fuss about it, but now that it matters, the way things stand, I gotta come with whether I like it or not. Not only does a pirate princess stick out like a sore thumb, the sight of her frightens the townsfolk out of their wits. And maybe taking Karja straight to the militia headquarters isn't the best idea. You got a problem? Spit it out. Let's get you some new clothes. what you deaf in the head? And so what if I fought a few wolves? I barely came out any dirtier for you for it. Guys, where would you even find a new outfit for me to change into? True enough, it's hard to think of someone who would be willing to help out a Norman at all. Have you already stopped by at the militia? I'm just on my way back from a house call myself. Hey, say, aren't you that girl from the Adamas? It would seem that the two of you are in a pinch. May I ask what's the issue is? I told Doctor about everything that had happened. Okay. I certainly didn't take long for you to get into the thick of things. That said, I do have some in mind who might be of assistance. Would it be okay with helping her? I don't believe you have anything to worry about. Her line of work requires a degree of neutrality. Let us be off at once then, shall we? She's right over at the Azrak clinic. To the clinic.
So, this is the Azrad Clinic. Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good job, as far as I can tell.
Who is it? I'll be there in just a moment. Oh, Dr. Flair. Welcome back. Sorry again for putting you up to that house call. It should have been my father checking in with Mr. Evelees.
Now, don't give it another thought. Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather, shall we say, convoluted favor of you, Mirabelle.
Why, of course. What is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrity standing behind you?
Yes, she is the crux of the matter, in fact.
Well, I can certainly see why that'd be a problem. It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer efforts. There might be something in there that'll fit you, Princess. Is something the matter?
No, it's just... you don't seem to be all that afraid of me.
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick, injured, or otherwise in need. That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, a Spaniard, or Norman. And besides, in your case, I would be more than happy to help. Give me just a moment, please. There we are. Alrighty, step right in.
I still don't see the problem with what I'm in now.
This goes on the outside. You just put it on, like so.
Hold it! I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
Try to pull a card at ease.
There's no need for that. Mirabelle can handle this just fine. Let's wait and see how things turn out.
You may be right that these clothes aren't as sturdy in comparison. But, odd as it sounds, the right apparel at the right time and place can hold more power than you realize. Much like your mana, in fact.
Huh?
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage and confidence. For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind. The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you, doesn't it, Princess? You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Karnak. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the strength to do just that. What one wears during life's biggest moments can serve as a memory in and of itself.
So that's how you people see it. Fine then. One change of clothes won't kill me. Your words won me over. Even if that bit about memories went over my head.
I knew you'd come around.
See? What did I say? Frankly, she may be a great deal more affable than we or the townspeople give her credit for. As for Mirabelle, I hear she has a knack for getting all the children to drink their medicine, no matter how bitter.
Dun da da da! The time has come for the grand reveal! From fearsome pirate princess to cute as a button, I present to you, Karja!
You call this cute? Drafty, more like. Huh. You really think so? Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than I thought it would.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker, Mirabelle.
Not even I thought it would go this well.
On that note, it's nearly time for you two to meet with the militia, isn't it? You should probably be on your way, Adel.
I knew it was her. Let's get it. All right, to the militia.
Sea breeze feels better than ever. Wonder if that's thanks to this getup. Still needs some breaking in. But it's not half bad. Don't think that means I'm...
And you're absolutely sure they were dead?
No doubt about it, sir. We dealt the fatal blows ourselves. It all happened so quickly. We looked away for only a second when...
Adel! You showed up just like you said you would. Wait, who's the girl?
We grew up together.
Hey, things are tangled enough without you spinning extra yarns.
Man, she's a real looker, huh? I've got a childhood friend myself. Remind me to introduce you sometime. Anyway, thanks for making the trip over and all, but we're actually pretty swamped at the moment.
This is something happened?
Yeah, it's almost too weird to be true. Some pedestrians were attacked by a pack of wolves on the highway outside town this morning. Our guys from the militia made sure to stamp them out for good. But the minute they took their eyes off the bodies, the whole bunch of them disappeared.
Maybe a bear came by and snatched up its next few meals?
Whisking that many dead wolves away in the few moments no one was looking? Sounds kind of far-fetched. The most likely answer is that they were never actually finished off. But I don't know.
Isn't that man...
So it's possible these wolves escaped with their injuries and are still lurking along the road. Yet despite that, the blockade was lifted, allowing several civilians to exit onto the highway. Do I have that correct, Commander Gulliver?
That's about the long and short of it, yeah. But no matter how you spin it, there's just too much about this case that doesn't add up.
That's unusually glib coming from you. I understand the desire to stick up for your men, but remember whose shoulders the blame falls on should the worst occur. Now get moving. There are travelers on that highway who need protecting, our citizens included.
Hey! I've just about had it with your selective hearing. Commander Gulliver and the rest of the militia made every effort to kill those wolves and keep the roads blocked. But there's only so much we can do when we're constantly understaffed. The whole squad's exhausted. Each of us barely gets any time off. And it's all because you caved into the Normans and slashed our budget!
That's enough, Gren.
But, Commander!
The mayor's right. Keeping the people safe is what matters most right now. We're in a race against time. I'm going to need every able-bodied member on deck.
Yes, sir!
My men and I will move out straight away, Mayor Clement. We'll report back as soon as we can.
See that you do.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Sorry, Adel. Duty's calling. If you're still interested in signing up, drop by again after things cool down a bit.
Take care out there.
Will do. Catch you later.
Oh, right. If you excuse me, I have an errand that needs to be doing. Our tables could use for fresh decorations, so I'm off to pick some flowers outside of town. We should follow them.
Huh? I'll admit this incident has me curious, but don't tell me you're bent on helping. Have it your way.
So the militia headed for the
right.
Hagen Highway, huh? We can get there by circling back past the clinic. You want to
know,
follow him? Then hurry it up.
This game kind of make me want to dive into my backlog and pull out Tales of Zillia 1 and 2 and play that for y'all, man. It's a lot of games that I want to play for this channel, man. I just can't get to them all because, you know, backlog is too big. But eventually I'm gonna slow down buying new games and just play all my old stuff. Let's go. All right, upon approaching the stones, Worm's mana settles over at all. This is Heimstone. Mana withers can use them to recover their strength. We should return here if we're in a pinch. Okay. Getting close to a Heimstone will completely restore your HP. Discovering Heimstones and explored areas will be logged on the map, which can be viewed as pressing the D-pad to the left.
Let's catch our breath.
You know what? I think this is a perfect spot to stop this video so it don't drag on too long. And I hope the next one is filled with action. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for y'all amazing support. As always, does not go unnoticed. Like, subscribe, share the video, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Appreciate y'all till next time.